Hey guys, and welcome back for another HellfireComms Quick Look. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Ni No Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom. I've got Rich with me here, and this one was commissioned by Deimos, the ever-loyal Deimos. I was not quickly going over to my patron quick list document to see who commissioned it. Shut up. Alright, let's begin. We're going to play roughly about 15 minutes to an hour of this, because we have a lot of Bayonetta to record after, and I have the game, so I actually know what I'm talking about now. It's great.
Yay! I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you, Tom. I'm going to go more into this in the actual Bayonetta commentary, but I'm very proud of you.
Ah, Shenron. This time I'm the one granting wishes for myself. Die!
I have to say, I really don't know that much about Ni No Kuni II. I was always very interested in the original Ni No Kuni because obviously there was the whole thing of it was Studio Ghibli and Level 5 working together.
Ah, yes.
And from what I recall, it did go down relatively well with everyone. Obviously it went down well enough to get a sequel.
Yeah.
But I never got around to playing it because it was PS3 only, and that always buggers me up.
Well, this one takes place... It's in the same, timeline and everything, but it's just 200 years or so down the line, I think.
That's fair enough.
So you know, it's a sequel in every sense of the word. The graphics are prettier, the gameplay is more polished and whatnot. I hear there's a lot of kingdom building, which we probably won't get to in this quick look, but that's all for the best, really, because we have a playthrough of Little King's story too. Oh my god, it's terrorism.
That very much is terrorism, bloody hell.
Really? This early in the game?
Well, clearly they needed to find some way of just obliterating every... Jesus Christ!
I was not expecting this to kick off the game.
Mass genocide. Nice.
Christ. Okay. I call bullshit on someone surviving a missile attack being that close to the epicenter, but it's RPG magical bullshit. I'll allow it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the only way you're gonna get through this one, because it's basically what it's screaming out.
Now, I have actually played a little bit of the original Ni No Kuni. What happened was, it was years ago at this point, I think Spar and I were doing a stream playthrough, and
yes, I believe you were.
And we got a lot of it done, and then my file corrupted after clicking stop record, and I was so downcast because of that. I just couldn't go back to the game at all. It just broke me a little bit. So I gotta say, it's weird to be playing the sequel right now, but I am glad to have a chance to check it out and whatnot.
Oh, definitely. I mean, from what I can tell, they made sure with the sequel that even though it takes place after the events of the original game, I don't think it has necessarily anything to do with the original game, so it doesn't really matter. And I think they did that really just because you've got to think, even though the original game did well enough to get a sequel, it clearly did not do hugely, phenomenally, brilliantly well in terms of general kind of viewpoints, because it was pretty much a cult title. Really. So, I don't think that many people played the original Ni No Kuni, but I feel like more people will probably check out Ni No Kuni II because they heard good things about the original one, and because there was such a positive reaction upon it getting announced.
Did he just get, euphasized or something?
De-aged, I think, would be the correct term, because de-euthicized sounds horrendously close to... euthanized sounds very... Yeah, it sounds dangerously close to euthanized, and yeah, let's not go there. I know we've just had genocide, but that's probably going a little bit dark and a little bit serious.
I understand. Oh, I gotta say, just looking at these graphics, it puts me in mind of Dark Chronicle, or Dark Cloud 2 as it's called in America. I adore that game. One day we will play that for the channel. If it's available on PS2, on PS4, it's definitely going to play for at some point.
I feel like it might be.
Yeah, look into that for me, please, mate. Just while I, get into the game nice and proper here. Let's see. I was on my way to the summit, and then kaboom! Everyone died. Oh no! Oh no, the banks! What will become of money?
So yeah, Tom, Dark Chronicle is available on the UK PS4 store.
Yes! Sorry, got a bit hyped there. It's one of my favourite RPGs. Oh, there's no one here. Where in the hell are the people of Ding Dong Dell?
I have to say, I'm really sorry, but Ding Dong Dell sounds like the most ridiculous name for a kind of kingdom, castle, ever.
Well, kingdom, yeah. Isn't that like an actual phrase? I swear I heard it in the King's Speech. I'm just throwing like bits of trivia, you don't know how to react to though.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Let's have a look. I mean, really, the only Ding Dong that I... Oh no, so Ding Dong Dell is a popular English language nursery rhyme that I have never actually heard of. So it's Ding Dong Bell, pussy's in the well. Who put her in? Little Johnny Thin. Who pulled her out? Little Tommy Stout. What a naughty boy was that, to try to drown poor Pussycat, who never did him any harm, but killed all the mice in the farmer's barn.
There you go then.
Yeah, that is not a nursery rhyme that I have ever heard of. Nice.
Alright, I'm hearing action-packed music, so this businessman here, with no combat experience, is going to go check out the loud and dangerous noises.
Well, of course he is. I mean, what do you expect?
Oh, dude, the animations, just on the character model and whatnot, great.
Oh yeah, that is quite spectacular. You generally don't get it when you're walking downstairs. You just get a sort of standard walking motion, but they've actually gone him being really carefully running downstairs. That's nice attention to detail.
And you know, just go down a bit slower, just normal, there you go. He does seem kind of like he's floating down here, but yeah, that animation is great. I'm just nitpicking. I like animation in video games, okay? Not as much as I like game music, though.
And I have to say that I'm really glad that they did get Joe Hisaishi back to compose the music for this game, because, yeah, like, some of the music in the original game, from what I heard, was absolutely gorgeous, and I'm sure this is equally beautiful.
Huh. Alright, we get a weird juxtaposition of modern and medieval here, which I've always been a fan of.
It's always very interesting when you get those mixtures of worlds like that, isn't it?
Judging by that stance, he has a bit of combat experience, so maybe I was full of shit, but square for quick light attacks, and slower, heavier attacks performed with triangle. Okay, the amount of damage inflicted will be dictated by a combination of the attacking character's melee attack strength. Okay, so basic RPG stuff. So yeah, Ni No Kuni, both of them, is, I would say, an action RPG. Don't go into it thinking it's like Pokemon and whatnot. I mean, look at this shit. We just played like an action RPG in the form of Odin Sphere Leafless here, so yeah, thank you for enabling my action RPG fetish. I do adore these types of games.
Well, I mean, action RPGs are like the best type of RPGs.
Well, you know, I've got a soft spot for the turn-based, but as I get older, I have less patience for them, really.
Yeah, I mean, there is always room for a bit of turn-based action. But in general, it does feel a little bit more outdated than the action RPG. But that is only because, as a society, we have moved more towards that instant gratification type thing, and we like mashing buttons, so...
That's a very philosophical way of saying turn-based RPGs are old and busted, but let's move on. You remember the last time we were in a castle and murders of royals happened in a Ghibli setting?
Would that have been Tales from Earthsea?
It would. I'm hoping this game is better in the plot department.
I'm sure it will be, because, yeah, Tales from Earthsea was... I still find enjoyment in it, but yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, we did an entire marathon of all the Ghibli films.
I know, and it's kind of really sad because we're now doing this commentary the day after it was announced that Isao Takahata passed away. He
of Tale of Prince of Kaguya and Grave of the Fireflies, and one of the more underrated films, My Name is the Yamadas.
There were a couple of less than stellar films in his collection. Pompoko.
Only yesterday.
Yeah, but he did do some phenomenal films, and yeah, it's just kind of it's sad to hear that he's passed away.
Kind of hard to segue from such a sensitive topic to talk about ponds and whatnot, but yes, he's a mouse and his name is Vermine. Mouseinger? Really? Is the trick that he's a rat instead of a mouse? Because I think Rattigan pulled that same shit in The Great Mouse Detective.
Would not surprise me in the slightest.
Oh, okay. Abduction. That's another thing that we'll be doing a quick look for later this month.
Yes, my lord. And once he is eliminated, the throne will be ours for the taking.
Oh, that's nice. There's people trying to take the throne. Of course there is.
Well, you know, you gotta have some way to kickstart a game. I must say, this Ni No Kuni, as opposed to the other one, gets started very quickly on like the fancy stuff. Because I remember there was a little tutorial bit in the first game where you like ran about town and did some errands.
Yeah, I think the thing with the original one was that it was very much more reality and fantasy coming together.
We will find him soon enough.
Whereas from the looks of things, this is very much more just going in full-on fantasy and indulging in that.
Black Knight, always hype, except for the Martin Lawrence movie. Actually, I don't know, I've never watched it. I just wanted to be cool by referencing stuff. Speaking of Sonic and the Black Knight, we'll have to do a reader of that at some point.
Yes, we will, because you've got two people who actually really quite enjoy Black Knight. And, you know, Black Knight is the better game of the storybook series. So, yeah.
I'm divided, but then again, Secret Rings is underrated in my opinion.
Oh, Tom, please do not tell me you've gone back to that. Remember, you hated it again when we did the commentary, so
I didn't hate
not
it.
pull that on me.
Don't feed propaganda to our viewers, please.
Oh, come on, you went off it.
Whatever. So yeah, Ding Dong Dell has been peaceful for generations and one. Oh, okay, so Roland was the president of his country, which might as well be Ding Dong Dell itself at this point. You know, there was a coup on people's lives, let's put it that way. Alright, we're gonna have to fight our way out here. Is the thing that, like, the good side are all cats and the rest are mice?
It's seeming that way, isn't it?
Alright, we gotta escape with Evan, so, okay, he's fine.
He says.
Oh, you know, he's just putting on a brave face.
You're for it now.
Press R3 and lock it on to a specific enemy. Not a fan of R3 for locking on, but at least you don't have to hold it down.
Yeah.
This actually feels pretty good.
It's looking a lot more involved than the combat that was in the original Ni No Kuni, because I know that was very much more reliant on the sort of monsters that you were able to pick up.
Yeah, like familiars or whatever the name was.
Yeah, whereas this looks actually more action RPG-ness.
Yes.
I think, yeah, seems a lot more exciting.
I'm just loving the visuals so far. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for a good art style.
Really? I never would have guessed, especially with your love of the word aesthetic.
Oh man, just carve that on my gravestone, because it's true, I love a good aesthetic. Soldiers up ahead, what, do they have like rocket launchers or something? I have been beating every single guard thus far.
Well, these are elite guards, and actually the guide that I have got up just in case we need it does say, don't try to get into battle with these guys, because it's probably not going to end well for you.
So just run past them.
Well, basically, it's an instance of using the bushes for cover while you head towards the exit.
Okay, a little bit of stealth in there. I'm alright with that from time to time.
So, from the looks of things, most of them do have their backs turned, but you've got to keep an eye on the ones that are patrolling.
Alright.
And if they see you, they will attack. And the last guard's going to be a cheeky little blighter.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Evan, we'll get past this. It seems the bushes have been made strictly for stealth purposes.
Well, exactly.
Stick to the bushes and move quickly and quietly. Like mice we must be, ironically. Do-do-do-do-do. God, my balls will be entirely on display if I fuck up a single stealth section here.
Yeah, probably.
Just waiting? Because you said the last god was a cheeky so-and-so.
I think past these two.
Okay. Ah, you motherfucker. Oh my god. He's looking directly at heaven. Yeah, turn around. Turn around, you fucker. Alright, we go now. Come on.
So yes, it's him.
Okay. You can't trick me, Mouse Captain, level 3. Come on, turn around. And we out this bitch. I did it! I successfully stealthed! Alright. We good. How did none of them see me? I am like a 6-foot tall humanoid.
Magic?
I guess. Magic got us into this, and magic will get us out of it.
Exactly.
Who is this Nella person? Is she like going to be a party member or something? She seems to be important enough. And I hear you rustling over there, Richie. What are you partaking of?
I'm having jackcake barter, trying out with me cough that I've got.
Okay, fair enough. You come on, I ask you to do stuff. Sometimes I say we need to do a retake. It's enough to drive a man to chocolate.
It doesn't help that I'm just constantly hungry, so...
Fair enough, mate. I know the feeling. I have to say, after playing World of Final Fantasy, where every bit of incidental dialogue is voiced, this is a bit weird to go back to. Like, I'm not like saying it's a thing against the game, but whatever. Alright, L1 is block. Good. Shazambo! I call that the Roland combo. I don't need no stinking block!
You got super moves now!
Oh yeah. Here we go. A new subclass of enemy. Joy. Like 5th division or some shit. Okay. Yeah, this is where blocking will come in handy. I bet. I wager even.
Probably. I mean, they're going to have to do a little bit more than, you know, just stand around if they're going to want to do anything to you.
Why not just use the gun 24/7, really?
Because that would just make sense.
Alright, this is when Nella comes busting, I imagine.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so she seems like a full human, a fucking awesome full human. So I guess they, it's a kingdom of, like, hybrids and whatnot.
Looks like it, yeah.
Did he take fencing in his youth? Sorry, it's just really bothering me for some nitpicky reason.
That's not really a fencing stance, if you ask me. That's sort of... I'm not quite sure what type of fighting stance that is.
We'll call it swording. Alright, L and L1. Okay, left stick, gotcha. Yes, thank you. I got it. I was in the middle of evading when you told me to evade. Please stop doing that. Please stop telling me to evade!
Could you keep pressing L3, Tom?
It's, well, I'm sorry, that's the thing that I need to use to move my character around, okay? That's why I've never been a fan of L3 and R3 for, like, important menus and details.
Ah.
Nothing against the game, just my personal preference.
Right, so from the looks of things, the stance that he's using is a position called Ox, which is a major longsword guarding technique in the German school of sword fighting.
Sweet.
Basically, it is assumed by drawing the weapon up into the outside, the point may aim somewhat downward or upward, but typically aimed at the opponent's face or throat.
Aim to kill.
And was called finestra, or window in Italian schools of battling.
Alright, so Aranella, or just Nella for short, is the governess and a bodyguard. A good combo.
Oh, definitely.
Well, it's a coup, your majesty. Everyone's dead. I only survive because I'm so badass. Mousinger, I can't get over that.
I know, it's very on the nose, isn't it?
But he was my father's favourite Jafar. I mean, advisor. No, oh, the naive king. He will be made to see sense soon.
No, I think the king's dead.
Well, no, I mean, Evan, well, sorry, Roland's name was on screen, so I got confused. Evan is the rightful king now, not that Mal's like a fuck.
Definitely yes.
Yes.
It's always the bloody sewers with these level 5 games. That's like the first dungeon in Dark Chronicle as well.
Well, pretty much all the level 5 games I've played have ended up in sewers at some point or another.
Even Leighton, jeez.
Even Leighton. Leighton loves a good sewer. There's always a puzzle down there.
Speaking of Leighton, we've been commissioned to do a TV com of the first Lady Leighton episode.
Yay!
So that's going to be pretty fun. I actually don't mind watching it with subs because I don't know when the dub will be out.
God only knows. Ooh!
Yep, definitely hybrids. Persia, as in Persian. That's how level 5 games work. They love their puns. They love them.
They really do. They're just so punny.
Okay, so this, like, part of the castle seems relatively unscathed. Maybe they just didn't think to take over the entire castle?
Well, no, but that would be too smart. If you didn't decide to, just leaving some bits of the castle okay means that, you can focus your efforts on where you're going rather than actually, succeeding.
I guess. Well, no, they've already succeeded. It's just, if I were me, and I am me, what a stupid thing to say, Tom, I would just blow up the entire castle. Bingo bongo, jobs are good.
Well, no, but the thing is that you want to get control of the castle, so you wouldn't really want to destroy it.
We can build on top of it, and on its ruins I'll build Robotnik Land, where I will rule it all.
Eggman Land, Tom, because he's actually called Dr. Eggman.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure he says Robotnik Land in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, but...
No one calls me that anymore. Shazam. I'm trying to see if I can get any, like, droppables and whatnot by cutting lights. Where there is darkness, there are equipables.
I'm not sure you can, to be honest, but, it's still fun to just break stuff.
I guess so. I'm just gonna have a little explore around here, see if there's anything I can procure.
From the looks of this, there isn't, much other than I think a few bits of incidental dialogue.
Fair enough. Might as well move on then. If you all got nothing for me, I ain't got nothing for you all. What is that yellow thing on the map? Was that just my goal? It seemed to be moving.
That yellow thing is your goal.
Okay. What, is the Black Knight coming? Yes, he is. Hype! I'm sorry, I just love Black Knights and things. They're so cool. So tell me your history with level 5 and whatnot, mate. What was your first game? What's your favourite series?
The answer to both of those questions is Leighton.
Aw, bless you. Because actually, could you bring up, like, a list of the series they've made? Because I think I've played, like, a few of them.
Yeah, so, let's see. So, the Dark Cloud, Dark Chronicle series, yes. Then they had a hand in Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King.
Ah, the PS2 one.
Yep, they made Rogue Galaxy on PS2. Jeanne d'Arc, PSP.
Oh.
Then you had Leighton.
Yeah.
Inazuma 11.
Oh, the football series.
Yep, and they've continued with that one. They did White Knight Chronicles, which I think didn't go down too well.
No, I remember, like, seeing the awesome Henshin GIF into the White Knight and wanting to play it, and then never did.
Yeah, I think that's probably what a lot of people felt, and I don't think it was the best game in the world. Don't know whether the sequel might have been a bit better or not, but hey. Then they've done some more Dragon Quest games. But yeah, I'd say that... they're also behind Yokai Watch.
What about Fantasy Life? Did they do that?
It doesn't... Oh no, yeah, they did. They did Fantasy Life.
Yeah, I have that for the 3DS. It's not bad, I just got bored after a while and never finished it.
Yeah. So basically, their main franchises now are Inazuma 11, Yokai Watch, Layton, and I'd say Ni No Kuni has the chance of potentially having those legs.
Yeah, well, I mean, with mixing in, like, kingdom building stuff and whatnot, there's a realm of, like, different gamers they can draw in.
Exactly.
Now,
Unless you equip it to your arms band, you won't be able to call on its full potential. Okie dokie. Gonna hand you another one, you'll need to equip that. Oh, am I gonna dual wield?
It looks like you might be.
Ah! I'm hyped for dual wielding. I'm sorry, I'm like a child when you give me a second sword. When I have a solo sword, I'm a fully functioning man-child. But you just remove the man when I get two. Oh, do you have any other weapons? I have a gun. Let's turn it into a gun blade. Or just chuck it at the Black Knight's head, he won't know what the fuck. Okay, we use magic to replenish our, like, human weapon.
Well, I mean that's what Bayonetta does.
I guess so, but she's like a witch, so...
It's true, and also they are magical guns. But then we're in a kingdom of magic, so surely you can create magical bullets, so that's all fine.
The equipment and skills menu can be accessed from the main menu. On the melee tab, you can equip up to 3 melee weapons to your arms band, allowing you to switch between them in battle. Oh, that's cool.
So basically like Bayonetta.
Basically, on the apparel tab, you can do that and this and that. Skills tab, assign spells and abilities. Okay. How do I access the menu? There we go. I don't know why they put it on the big square button in the middle, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. Character parameters. Each character has 5 numerical parameters, which indicate their various strengths and whatnot. Translate that into whatever it actually means, because I ain't got time to be sitting around talking about the fineries of combat. Broadsword. Nice.
Oh, you want the broadsword.
And the rat slicer. And a gun. Who needs a sword when you have a gun?
Quite right.
You don't have any equipable items. Any equipable items. Okay, good stuff. Didn't I just get a weapon though? Let me look under
That
items.
was the broadsword.
Okay. Just making it doubly sure. Good stuff. Alright, I think we're all good then. When you have multiple melee weapons equipped to the arms band, you can switch between them with L2. Okay, so the arms band was the thing that lets me pull out multiple weapons in combat. Got it!
That makes sense.
There are various reasons why you might want to switch weapons, but the main aim is to try and always be using those whose zing gauge is close to 100% as possible. Okay. Blow them away with a zinger. Haha. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Let's move on. So, are we just going straight into battle with the Black Knight? It seems a bit like
No, there's a little bit of a dungeon first.
I was going to say, it seems a bit suicidal to be this low level and face what very clearly is a boss.
Yeah, no, we've got a little bit of time before that happens.
I'd like to at least get out of the castle grounds before we finish the quick look, so...
Well, I mean, from the looks of things, basically, we just want to get to the end of Chapter 1.
Okay. Sounds good enough. And don't forget, guys, at the time of recording, on April 20th, 2018, I will be doing a 24-hour live stream, say thank you for us passing a certain reward tier on Patreon, which was the 650 mark, I believe. So I'll be playing basically all the games people have commissioned for Quick Look so far, like an hour each. So Ni No Kuni will definitely be getting another look in if it doesn't get, like, decided for a playthrough.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
And since I already have a bunch of RPG ideas in mind for 2018, you can probably wager that it won't, sorry.
Yeah, it does tend to happen like that, doesn't it?
Oh, you know, gotta think ahead. Waystones. Nobody knows who put them there or when, but the mysterious stone monuments known as Waystones can be found all over the world. Alright, so it's like a save beacon and whatnot.
Yeah, basically. And interacting it will fully heal you, and you can save, so, save for the love of God.
I'm doing it. Lots of save files. That's what I like to see in an RPG. Pokemon, take note.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to start Pokemon all over again. I don't want to buy a new game. Alrighty. Where is he? Huh. So just like random soldiers outside. Black Knight's pissed off. We're not gonna have to do more stealth or whatnot, are we? I just want to kill and maim.
So the guide here says you can sneak through, or you can engage them in combat, whichever the hell you prefer.
Shazza! You are all plebs before me. Fuck, L3, go away! This is great. I love having teammates whacking away in the background, so I can just sit back and do this.
Yeah, it's always quite fun when that happens.
I actually forgot what the button for my gun was. Did you manage to catch it?
R1, it still says on the left-hand side of the screen.
Motherfucker, look at the screen when recording gameplay, Tom. What's wrong with you?
So basically, you want to cross the middle of the courtyard.
It's okay. I can follow a map. The entrance to the sewer is in this room.
Well, there you go. Perfecto.
I wonder where it is. Bound to be a switch somewhere. If it's not in the bookcase, I'm calling J'accuse. That means I accuse in Swedish. Shut up. I know. I'm making a joke. Oh, Richie. Ever present, ready to correct me on my wrongdoings in literature and language.
Well, especially when J'accuse is
It's French,
very
I know. Jeez. Oh, Roland, with your real-life human comparisons. Okay, let's get the dungeon level out of the way.
Did I just see the words "let's get moving"?
Let's get moving! Alright, I'm ready to fight something other than a soldier right now.
I think you're gonna get that.
Good. Because I remember the first boss of Ni No Kuni 1 was the Rat King, I believe. So it's very interesting how rats and whatnot have taken over the castle right at the start of the game.
No.
Getting into the topic of race here, Richie, brace yourself.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna go there.
Grimalkin and the Mice. So what is Nella then? Because she doesn't seem cat-ish at all.
Oh, God only knows.
She can be the Grimmel whatever for now then, until we find out otherwise. Poor kid. Well, you're on a kick-ass RPG team now, so hopefully we'll get some character development down the line.
Yeah, I mean, really, he's got to grow from crying kid to king, so he's got a long way to go.
Poison is a really shitty way to do someone in. He died of an illness that was not brought on by poison.
Yeah, about that, Evan.
They put it in his food. A little at a time to... Oh god, it's like arsenic poisoning.
Who is it that died that way? Oh.
A lot of people, I'd wager, Richie.
Oh, definitely. No, I seem to recall there being a famous story or person in history who died in that fashion, but I can't remember.
Rasputin? They tried to do him in multiple ways.
Might have been him. I mean, the one that I automatically go to with poisoning is Hamlet, but that might be because I watched a Hamlet the other day.
Is the word fuck actually in Hamlet? Because I've seen this like meme image around where it's like, oh fuck, exit Hamlet.
I'm pretty sure it is not. Shakespeare uses a variety of linguistic terms, but I do not believe that the word fuck is in there.
Fair enough, mate. Oh god. Doing a lot of damage. This is where I actually need to start paying attention to the flow of battle.
Yeah, it tends to be quite helpful when you do that.
Thank you, Richie. Hope there's a crafting system here, because I want some cool swords and whatnot.
Don't know whether you can craft, but you can have a lot of fun, I believe, so...
Nice. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to Little King's story, because, I don't know, I was in the mood for a bit of SRPG action.
Well, it will be quite fun to go on that journey, although I'm slightly concerned about doing a live playthrough of it with you, because I'm just going to be screaming in my head the entire time.
Well, you know, that's what co-comms are for. Oh my god. Am I going Rainbow Saiyan? Flatliner. Interesting.
I like how she's giving us all these abilities. It's just like, why couldn't you have given it to us from the start?
Well, you see, it only works in the sewers. It's a very locale-based sort of spell.
Clearly.
Hold R2 to open the skill palette. Activate the skill with one of the face buttons. Using a skill will consume a set amount of MP. Alright, so just magic then. Furthermore, if the zing gauge of the weapon you're using is full when you activate a skill, it'll be boosted. Nice.
Ooh.
Might even do a different effect altogether.
Well,
Alright. Kill things, get skills. Got it.
Fair enough.
Do I have to equip that skill?
I would double check, because you don't want to be going into battle without it, do you?
There we go. That is on triangle now.
Beautiful.
Save again, because why the hell not?
Well, exactly, they're giving you a free heal, just take it.
I think that's how save points should work in general, because they always come like just before a boss and whatnot, so why try and defeat the player through attrition, essentially? Just give us a boost and we're good to go. I mean, if your boss is only hard because you've like worn down the player through like, I don't know, mob battles, how hard is the boss really?
Pretty much, yeah.
This is the well from the poem, by the way, the nursery rhyme.
Yes, yes it is. And that would explain why there are all cats everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I love level 5, they are so cute. Are we finishing late in this year, Mr. Man?
Well, fingers crossed.
We can record it whenever. Alright. I just wanted to get some stuff and we'll go up. Oh. Alrighty. There you go.
Yes, 2 arms!
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Very nice. Victory is ours. Guilders is the currency, I believe.
Certainly looks like it.
You got a broadsword, so I can replace the rat slinger with that.
You can indeed.
Years of playing RPGs have not failed me. There we go.
Oh, no, you just use the other one.
Damn you, Tom! There we
The
go.
top one. There we go.
I got it right eventually.
And actually, that broadsword's stronger.
Ah. So, if I do that, there we go.
Yes!
Good stuff. So did I equip the right one? That seemed a bit...
I believe so. Oh, no. No, so, the one that you got if you press... Is it L2 to switch? Yes. So that one's got more raw strength, and the other one's got a higher critical hit percentage?
Who knows, Rishi? Let's just play and live our lives.
That's probably the best way forward.
So dramatic about RPGs, Jesus.
So I think if you go to the right, like behind you...
Well, I'm just leveling up right now.
That's fair enough.
There you go. That's how you JRPG fight. It's nice how you can get health pickups and whatnot. I would have liked a few of those during Bayonetta. Jesus.
Yeah, Bayonetta 1 is very stingy with its health pickups in the early game.
Jesus.
Well, actually, throughout the game. Bayonetta 2 is much fairer with that.
There you go. Get some guns in. Get some slicing in. Block. Let Nella do the rest of the work. Hey, this is equality. I'm not afraid to let a woman do the punching for me.
Well, yeah, and she's doing a damn fine job of it, so let her fight away.
I think, like, Tifa was the first of the punch maidens back in the day.
I believe she was, yes.
Either that or the progenitor of, like, the archetype at the very least.
Yeah, I think so. So I think you can get some extra stuff if you go fighting in here.
That's what I'm doing, mate.
Well, it's the way forward in every RPG, where you know that there's a different route that you can take. You just go, yeah, no, I'm going to go the wrong way before I go the right way, because, you know, I want all the stuff.
Of course, that's how you find elf arms and whatnot, which I've only found 2 of so far.
You've watched me go find them all.
I only found a couple. I only found the ones we found so far.
Well, I mean, I suppose after that point, it doesn't surprise me that you missed them, but still.
Always giving it this. Always giving it that. Alright, careful, Tom. There you go. Blocked. Counter. Oh, there's such... The effects, like the particle effects and whatnot, are particularly beautiful in the game.
Oh, definitely.
Love the character models, love the environments, but just all the flashy stuff. It tickles me, so it does.
Yeah, I have to say, if there's one thing that this generation of consoles has seemingly mastered anyway, it's particle effects, and everybody loves them, because everybody is using them. Tom, to your right. There you go.
This is definitely the way, right? Oh yeah,
it's definitely the way through the iron grate.
There you go. It's great.
And if you drop down to your left...
Hee.
Sure.
I think there's... Yes, there's a chest just there.
Nice. This isn't, like, bad as far as sewer levels go, I have to say.
Yeah, it's looking quite fun. There's also a room just to your right there.
Ooh, so there is. I'm not blind, I'm just not looking at the mini-map often. I usually see with my own eyes.
I mean, to be fair, that's what I do quite often.
There we go. Well, hopefully we'll be able to buy some stuff before we finish this quick look.
I don't think you will, actually, because you're very, very close to the end.
There you go. You can't poison me! So mad against slimes, in particular. Alright, we're still in battle. Okay. It's alright, Nella took care of it.
Yeah, well, of course Nella took care of it. She's amazing.
She is indeed. Evan could possibly stand to poison away a little bit more, but he is grieving. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better, but it could be a lot worse. He could be, like, you could be on a proper escort mission.
Ew.
Yeah, and that's just never fun.
Oh, I'm coming for you. I think. No, I'm just going to go over here now.
So yeah, you're basically going, to the boss fight, effectively.
Oh, wow. Nice. Good job I've been doing some leveling up along the way, then. Alright. Is it the Black Knight?
Of course it's the Black Bloody Knight. What did you expect?
Much as it pains me.
The lip syncing is not great, but the character models and animations are so good I don't really care.
Well, also, it was clearly obviously built with Japanese in mind, so...
Yeah.
I mean, most games are, but still.
Alright, the plan for this battle is to stand back and shoot with my pistol while Nella punches him in the face with a dagger.
Yeah, no, you might have to be a little bit more involved than that.
Oh, but Nella, and the punching! Whatever. As long as Evan survives, I'm more than willing to give up my life for this kid I just met. Oh no, he has an aura. Oh my god! Whee! She's not dead. If you don't see the corpse, she's not dead. Don't try and make me feel feels! Good cutscene direction. Not Xenoblade level, but it's good.
Yes.
Like, Xenoblade cutscenes are a work of art, and I need to get back to that frigging game.
Yes, yes you do.
Have you beaten it?
I've not even got it. What do you take me for?
What do you take me for? Some type of gamer? Jesus.
I don't have time to play through a bloody 100-hour campaign.
Yeah, very true, mate, very true.
No.
That's basically the one reason why I've never touched either Xenoblade Chronicles. It's because I know that they're far too long for me and I'll just cry.
Well, dude, pick up the... Do you have a new 3DS?
No, I have an original Aqua Blue 3DS.
Oh, look at Mr. I keep it old school. Well, let me say, Xenoblade 3DS perfect on a new 3DS XL. Mwah.
Yeah, part of me always sort of wanted to get a newer 3DS, but then the other part of me was just like, well, if I did that, then I should probably get one that I can record off, but then also that's a lot of money, and no.
Yeah.
So... yeah.
Alright, I've not got Nella to fall back on now, so...
No, you're gonna have to do all this yourself. Oh, you got a fiery broadsword.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's alright, I'm just kind of like tanking my way through this. I've got the health to survive, at least until we run into Senor Black Knight himself.
Basically, yes, because he's going to be a challenge from the looks of things.
I'll stop looking at the guide. It is a guide for cowards, a coward's guide.
Well, I think you might regret saying that.
We'll see. Will Tom's hubris catch up to him like it always does? Find out. Pretty soon, actually.
I mean, to be fair, I think you will be fine, because generally in these cases, the bosses are always higher level than you, but you're generally okay taking them down. And now I know what the percentage thingy is. That's the zing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the crit rate, that's your zinging.
Well, what does a zing mean, exactly?
It's that thing that's related to your skills, where if it's higher zing, then it does more flashy stuff.
Where is the broadsword?
Ooh!
Cutlass, 32. It's not bad. Maybe I could replace this with the cutlass?
Well, why is the fiery broadsword red?
Interesting. I get the cutlass as well. There we go.
Well, just double check again, because you might have a better chance with the damp cutlass.
I love, like, actual weapon changes. Like, I don't just want the sword and it's a different colour, give me an actual weapon and whatnot. So, the damp cutlass, you said?
Yes, because it's got 2 more attack points.
It slightly increases water damage. I don't think I have water-based magic right now, but whatever, it's a better choice, I suppose.
Oh, definitely, just go for it.
I shall lead with my fiery broadsword. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. I wonder why they'd give you a new weapon just before a boss fight.
World works in mysterious ways.
It does, my friend, it does. Oh, okie dokie. Gotta keep an eye on these save files because I will need them on the 20th again. Alright, let's do this.
Hey.
The way out must be up ahead, but will we reach it before we're accosted? I don't think so.
Definitely not.
I have you now.
Okay, for a second there, I thought that was Nala underneath the armour, but yeah, it doesn't sound like Nala.
Yeah, and also it says merciless man-at-arms, and so yeah, definitely not Nella.
Just gotta run about him and see what he's all about. Is that like poison based? I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure either, but I'd say doing that whole running in and out tends to be a good tactic for any of these sorts of things.
Ooh. Playing it too loosey-goosey here, Tom. Come on, you've got him locked on. Don't need to worry about evading. It's not Bayonetta.
Definitely not Bayonetta.
Just get a move in, slice him, dice him, lure him into a false sense of suspicion.
And then go in for the kill!
Nope. I've run out of stuff. I cannot do my fancy-dancy move anymore. But it's okay, because I beat him, apparently.
No, you haven't.
No! Phase 2, get out of here! Oh god. Things that glow need to be regulated and made to only be fought in the final dungeon. Oh, son of a bitch. Master of Misas.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my god, is that a fucking rat centaur?
Yeah, he's basically a rat centaur.
Ah! Didn't realise we're playing fucking Dark Souls right now.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it, doesn't it?
No, what this is a fucking... What's that thing from, Breath of the Wild?
Oh, a Lionel.
A Lionel, yeah.
Yeah, he basically is a rat Lionel.
Come on, keep an eye on it, Tom. No need to play it cool now.
Remember, you have got those health items. Oh!
Well, I don't think I've won yet.
Look out!
There you go. She died, only to come back and die again.
No!
I don't know what it is about just seeing a guy shoot a random pistol, like in a medieval fantasy RPG, but it tickles me.
Nella!
Oh god, that really smarted. For some reason I have no indication of burns on me.
Wake up, Nella.
Just a small scuff, that's all.
Evan, you'll be a wonderful king.
Please don't tell me they're going to kill off Nella. She was a good character. What little screen time she had so far.
Yeah, she kicked ass, that's all that's needed, really.
I've come to think of you as... I know, Nella. I know.
Please don't die, it'll be awful.
I would live to see it.
I guess this is one way to get Evan to come out of his shell.
Lola,
Yeah,
I know.
probably not the best way, but still.
I can't do it. Not without you.
Hello, Roland, standing right here.
I can't. Of course you can.
A little bit of link to the past here, with like the uncle. Well, the uncle was fine at the end, I think, so unless Nella makes a miraculous recovery, this is nothing like Link to the Past, but I see the outside!
There have ever been. Nella! You have to be strong, Evan.
The game can't move on if you're not.
Build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
That's cliche, says Roland, but I like it.
Basically, I mean, just this entire scene is like... You can see Roland's just there like, I've read about 70 books that have this very exact plot point.
He's like, I'm rolling my eyes, ha 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 ha, and then Evan's like, shut the fuck up and just kicks me in the dick. Stop being an insensitive prick.
I feel really bad for laughing through this.
Yeah, it's a poignant scene, I'll give it that. Like, Evan has found his courage. He will be the best cat king of them all. And then Lord Anton the Magnificent comes in with his army of, like, farmers and curb stomps everyone. Yeah, it's probably best we go now.
Yeah, you're going to have to leave the dead body behind, because there's not a lot you can do about that one.
That sucks. Jesus.
I mean, Roland could carry her so that, they could bury her, but...
Well, we managed to escape, but not without sacrifice, it seems.
Clearly.
What's the matter, Evan? You look sad.
So, is this a flashback? I'm guessing by the slight tint it is.
I would assume so, yes.
I lost someone special.
Oh no, this looks like it might be a flash forward.
Someone I thought would
Interesting.
always be there.
Oh, that is sad. But for every ending, there's a new beginning, you know?
That curious boy is going to be someone important. You don't just, like, have a random, like, unique design with a name like that.
Definitely not, and also you do not feature in a cutscene if you're called Curious Boy, and there's not something coming later.
Of course. You lost someone special, but you also met someone new, didn't you? And you'll be
So, I guess the whole story of Ni No Kuni II is told, like, in flashback. That's really interesting, actually.
From the looks of things, it's sort of a mixture.
Yeah, like, we got out of the castle, he told the story of escaping, did Evan, and now we're just getting ready to continue the journey.
Yeah, I mean, it might be one of those sort of in medias res things, but not actually being in medias
Every
res.
step on the journey comes with its...
I suppose.
Listen to me talking like a wise old man. Sorry, these aren't my words. They're... someone else's. Someone very special.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Who? I have to go now.
Okay. I noticed you didn't answer the question there.
Wait.
My name is Cereza. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Sorry, just gearing up for the Bayonetta recording after this.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
Hey.
Oh, so it was a dream. Okay.
Well, fair enough.
Now I'm like doubly confused. That just raises further questions.
I think it's one of those games.
Yeah, I'm fine with like a mystery plot. It's interesting. I mean, isn't every RPG essentially a mystery plot?
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
So what's been your thoughts on what level we've played of Ni No Kuni 2 right now? Because we haven't even scratched the surface of what there is to do here.
Oh, definitely not. It seems quite fun on the grand scheme of things. I'm liking sort of the general gist of the plot. And I think, yeah, it looks like it's good start. And I think it could go somewhere quite fun and special.
Indeed, but that's all we're going to be playing on HFC for the time being. But you will see at least another hour of this, so maybe another chapter's worth come the 24-hour live stream. That starts April 20th, 8 PM, British summertime. You can look up the time difference for yourself. I'm not here to spout math at you. 55:05 on the nosy. Mwah. Beautiful. Thank you, Richie, for joining me on this.
My pleasure.
And if you want a quick look of your own, guys, within reason, like consoles, games permitting, and whatnot, you can check the prices on Patreon. Every penny helps support the group. It helps pay co-commentators for their time and effort and work, and it also helps pay for the game itself, so we can bring these quick looks to you. Thank you, Deimos, for commissioning this. Here's a list of people who are currently pledged to us and help bring new content to HFC every day of the week to get a little bit dramatic on you, and hopefully they finish scrolling by now so I can stop pontificating. Okie dokie artichoke. We'll see you next time for another HFC Patreon Quick Look. Bye bye.